DiMarco, and I am the managing editor of Blueforge Gaming. It was founded in 1989, before I was even born. So you may know me from the shows Sis Play Smash or Bro and Sis Are Gaming. Or maybe you've seen me in one of the feature films or short films from Blueforge Films. But I'm also the producer and creator of Teatro di Freak. Teatro di Freak is a web series on YouTube and on DVD and Amazon Prime. There's also a graphic novel and 2 official soundtracks. In an alternate world where 10% of the population is born with a gene that mutates their bodies and abilities, the government divides the freaks into strains, requiring them to be tagged and registered. When 6 rebels decide to challenge the status quo, they open Teatro di Freak, the theater of freaks, with weekly shows that spotlight their strange and fascinating abilities for sold-out crowds of humans both horrified and mystified by the outcasts. Is ringleader Helena strong enough to do whatever it takes to keep her troop together? Or will their secrets, politics, and the power of the registry force a final curtain call? But today, I'm going to teach everyone the Teatro di Freak card game. Well, I'm going to teach my brother, but you guys out there too. When you buy the Teatro di Freak trading card game, you receive a reusable hard case, a 20-sided die, complete instructions with some extra cool information about the card game, and 54 cards plus 1 ultra rare. The goal of the game is to create a troupe of 6 characters and take control of Teatro di Freak.
Sounds cool.
Before we talk about how to play, let's talk about the cards themselves. This is the Teatro di Freak theater card. These are action cards. They give you information and a bonus number in the top right corner. These are character cards. They have the character's 4 stats and a pass, a hole, so you can stack an action card behind the character card. The action card's bonus number will show through the pass in the character card to give that character a bonus to one of their statistics.
Hey, and that's you!
Yeah, and that's you! Every character in the Teatro di Freak show appears in the card game, as well as some new additional characters. Each deck comes with 6 blank character cards for you to make your own, as well as 1 of the 2 ultra rare cards. An interesting fact about the ultra rare cards is their stats are so powerful they don't have a pass, so you can't add a bonus number to these characters. All characters have 4 skills: strength, fist, luck, clover, dedication, heart, and intelligence, brain. You'll notice that the different freaks have different strengths and weaknesses. These can also vary from individual to individual. In general, vampires have the highest strength, dwarves have the highest luck, adepts have the highest dedication, wraiths have the highest intelligence, shifters are balanced with a spike in strength, pucks are balanced with a spike in luck. Ultra rare cards will skew this. There are 2 ways to play the game: cooperative and competitive. We're going to teach you both. Okay, Max. The first step is to take the Teatro di Freak theater card and place it in the middle of the table.
Alright.
The next step in competitive play is to shuffle the entire deck, including that ultra rare. Now place it face down on the table. Players will draw from that pile. Players will take turns drawing from the pile until everybody has at least 1 character card. If an action card is drawn before everyone has at least 1, it should be returned to the bottom of the pile. If everybody does not have their first character and you draw a second character, you can choose to keep that character in your troupe or to fight them.
But you can't have more than 6 characters in your troupe at a time, right?
Right. When building your troupe, it's important to have characters with different stats, some with high luck or some with high intelligence. Variety is the name of the game. Alright, Max, you have Luzmala. Do you want to add her to your troupe or do you want to fight her?
I think I'm going to fight her.
Alright. In that case, have to fight her highest stat. If your troop already has a lot of characters in it, then you can choose any one of those characters to fight your enemy. If the enemy card has a high strength score, then you're going to want to send somebody to fight them with a high strength score.
But I only have one character in my troop so far, so I'm gonna fight Lose 'em all with Holly.
And that's exactly what you do, Max. You announce the character that you're going to fight with, and then you roll the d20.
That's the name of the 20-sided die that comes with your deck. Okay, I rolled a 7.
That's great. So what was Luz Mala's highest score?
12 in luck.
12 in luck. Okay, so then you were fighting with Holly's luck.
Okay.
And what was that?
That is 10, so add 7 to that, 17.
And that's greater than Luz Mala's 12, so Holly wins.
Woo!
So Luz Mala is removed from the game. But what if Max had rolled a 1?
Well, 1 plus Holly's 10 is just 11, which is not more than Lose 'em all's 12.
Right. Which means, unfortunately, you lose the battle. And in that case, you take both of those cards and put them in the bottom of this pile, which people draw from, and reshuffle it. If at any point you're out of characters, use your turn to try and draw one. If you draw an action card, return it to the bottom of the pile, and your turn is over. Use your next turn to try again. Now let's skip ahead a little bit. Maxwell and I now each have 3 characters in our troop. Let's talk about action cards next. Action cards can be a challenge for the player, but they can also be a gift. If you can win this card, you get a 3-point bonus to dedication.
Oh, because there's a red 3 in the top right corner.
Exactly. There are 3 types of action cards. As you can see with this one, it does not mention any stat or any kind of freak. So this card can be awarded to any of your troop members.
But I have to win the card first, right?
Yes, you cannot just draw it. You have to actually win it.
Now, because this one doesn't say anything about any particular freak or stat, then I can try with any character in the game with any one of their stats.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna try it with Yoska with his luck stack, because that's a 15. Alright. 10, 25.
But defense, let's see. Defense is 20, so you get it.
Nice.
Nice job. All action cards have a defense score. If Maxwell had rolled a score that equaled less than the 20 of the defense score, then the card would remain on the table and the next person who has their turn would have to try to win the card.
But what if the bonus an action card offers isn't really useful to any of my troop members?
Well, you still technically have to win the card, but if you don't want to actually utilize it, you would put it in the discard box.
Well, luckily I actually do want the dedication bonus that this card provides, and I can actually give it to any one of my troop members I want. But, Yosuke actually has the lowest dedication on my current troop, so I'm gonna give it to him. Oh yeah, and I can see what bonus I have right here. So what are the other 2 types of action cards someone could encounter in the game?
Well, there's a card like this. This card specifically mentions luck, which means you have to try to win the card with your luck. Then there's a card like this, which specifically mentions wraiths, which means to win this card, you need to be lucky enough to have a wraith in your troop.
But what if I don't have a wraith in my troop?
Well, it goes over to my turn, and hopefully I do.
And if you don't have a wraith?
Then I draw a card and hope I get one.
And if you don't, then I have to try to do the same, right?
Exactly.
And if one of us has 6 people in our troop already, then we're gonna have to swap someone out, right?
Unfortunately so. There can only be 1 action card in play at once, so if you're trying to draw a wraith and you keep getting action cards, they do just go to the bottom of the pile. As I'm sure you guys have guessed, considering there's only 1 pass in a character card, you can only give your character 1 bonus at a time. And if you ever want to swap your bonus card, you totally can do that. But you have to get rid of then and discard your initial bonus card.
Oh, so that's so if I want to give Yosuke a different bonus, I can't just go around and then give his original bonus to Minotaur or something.
Right. In your turn, as long as you have characters in your troupe, you can do two things. Draw from the deck, or you can challenge your opponent's troupe.
That's only competitive play, right?
Yes. To attack your opponent with your turn, you skip, taking any cards from the deck. You announce what card you're attacking with, what card you're attacking, and what stat you are attacking with. So, Ozone is going to attack Nadia with intelligence, and then I roll. Alright, I got a 6, and Ozone's intelligence is a 15, so 21. It's your turn.
Alrighty, I think I get this. So I roll for Nadia's intelligence too. Okay. 16, so that's 26.
Yeah.
Alright, I
Looks
win.
like you win.
Nice.
If I had won, Max would put his Nadia card in the discard pile. But since he won, my turn is just over, and nothing happens to Ozone. To take control of the Teatro di Freak card, you have to be the first player to have a full troop of 6. And you have to stay that way for one full round. One round is after each person gets their turn.
So I should either try to get 6 characters myself or attack some of your troop so that you lose the Teatro card.
That's right. So that's competitive play. Cooperative play is a little bit different, but it's still super fun, and it just depends on how you want to play. So you can have one player or up to 6, which is pretty cool. And each person works as a team together, and you have one troop of 6 players. So how you play is you fill up your team with the 6 characters that you want. And again, everybody has one troop. And then you defeat every single one of those cards with your troop until finally there's no cards left and you just have your Teatro card. And that's how you win.
Honestly, I really like that all Blue Forge Gaming card games have cooperative play.
So do I. Thank you so much for learning about the Teatro di Freak trading card game with us today. And if you ever have any questions about the game that we didn't answer here today, you can comment below and one of our staff members will personally answer it.
Oh, and if you want to see more of the Teatro di Freak universe, then you can watch the full series at www.tiny.cc/Teatro di Freak.
That's all lowercase, all one word. Thank you.
Bye!